No, he looks fine. It's great. Everybody, this is Peggy Wickham, and she has these beautiful oil paintings. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. You know, I'm a girl. It's minor oils. So much for me being smart, right? So Peggy, where are you from?
Originally, I grew up in Clayton, Ohio, and then really far out of Job.
Yeah. I know where that is because I went to art school in Cleveland. How long have you lived here?
This time, we've lived here since spring of 2019, but we lived here a dozen years in the 90s through the early 2008.
Could you hold the mic a little closer to her because I can't hear?
Peggy, you
Oh,
take
sorry,
it.
yeah.
Or we'll just hand it back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Formal art education or self-taught?
Yes and no. You know, my initial was, you know, I went to school to learn to be an art teacher. And then when I graduated, I had to get back into being a mom. You know, we have 5 kids, and working was not in the cards at that point. So I didn't actually start to paint professionally until 2010.
Well, you've made a lot of progress, I'll tell you that right now. So how long have you always been painting with acrylics?
I learned in oils, but once I started with acrylics, I liked that better. But what really solidified my wanting to paint in acrylics is I discovered golden fluid art, fluid acrylics. I love golden fluid acrylics.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like their high viscosity.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like those too. But yeah, that was like, oh my gosh, I'm in heaven. Because you can make things, they're transparent, and you can make layers where you can see the bottom layer as well as.
Keep the microphone up so
Oh,
people
sorry.
can hear you. It's okay, you're doing great. Okay, favorite painting in this show?
The ones of the Pacific. I mean, I can't pick one of them. That's one of them, but the ones of the Pacific Ocean are really my favorite. Somewhat because it takes me back to that day.
You have good taste. Those are my favorites of your show
Okay.
too.
The one, the other one of this was painted.
You all see that beautiful small one?
This little tiny guy, and there's another one from the same shots, was painted in San Simeon, California. And we went there in 2021, and COVID had not been, they still were restricting the beaches from COVID. And so I spent that day entirely alone in this most amazing place. So those I have a special feeling.
I can see where you would.
It was like I was the only human being on the beach.
And that must have been really nice. So you do a lot of plein air then?
I do, but a lot of times, like that day, like this was not actually painted, or any of the other 3 that I have, were not actually painted that day. I did paint that day, but I took it home and finished it in the studio.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a rules judge.
Okay.
I just ask because people want to know.
Yep, inquiring minds, I do.
Absolutely. Questions for Peggy? Questions? Well, thank you very much. It's a beautiful show. We really appreciate having you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, we love it.